This is iQOO 12, a flagship-grade smartphone that costs just over $600. Let's take a look. It all starts with a beautiful design that is made in collaboration with BMW M Motorsport. While the design is not revolutionary, the phone looks and feels like an expensive $1,000 device even though it costs a lot less. Besides, the iQOO 12 has IP64 certification, which means that it is dust-proof and water splash-proof. I'm usually not a big fan of glossy surfaces, but this wide glass backplate camouflages fingerprints well. I like this beautiful metal camera chassis and metal frame, which is glossy, but it has some sort of coating that attracts fewer fingerprints than usual. The LTPO AMOLED display is top-notch. It is sharp, it is vibrant, and beautiful to look at. 3000 nits of peak brightness makes it easily visible outdoors. iQOO crammed in a massive 5000 mAh battery that lasts me more than a day, and it can be recharged in just 26 minutes with a supplied 120 watts fast charger. It is worth noting that you get a protective case in the retail box, so you don't need to buy it separately to protect your investment. I found the under-the-screen fingerprint reader to be very fast and accurate. The device has an IR blaster, NFC, a dual SIM card tray but no micro SD card slot, and the phone has a very good sounding dual speaker system. Here is a quick audio test. One of the key selling points of the iQOO 12 is a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset that, paired with a lot of RAM and storage, can handle everything you throw at it. Rest assured that it will handle the latest 3D games without breaking a sweat, and a 144Hz display makes the graphics look nice and smooth. I'm also impressed with the thermal management, as the phone stays cool to the touch most of the time thanks to the proprietary 6K VC 4-zone cooling system. The FunTouch OS 14, which is based on Android 14, has quite a few bloatware apps pre-installed out of the box, but most of them can be removed. On the positive side, the UI is very fast and there are quite a few features. For instance, iQOO is very serious about letting the user customize dynamic effects and animations. There are also quite a few multitasking and shortcut features and quite a few customization options. I would not call this my favorite UI, but I don't have major complaints about it either, especially when it is always fast and responsive. No phone could be called flagship grade if it had a mediocre camera system. Well, it's quite the opposite with this phone. While the iQOO 12 is not perfect, it has 3 powerful cameras with a lot of megapixels to play with. I'm glad to see that the company didn't skimp on the wide-angle shooter either, as a lot of other manufacturers do. The native camera app allows you to take wide-angle, 1x, 2x, 3x, and 10x zoom photos, and you can go all the way to 100x if you wish. Images taken with a wide-angle camera look very nice. Usually, to keep a low price of the phone, companies use lower quality wide-angle shooters with a low megapixel count, but I'm glad to report that iQOO didn't do that. While image processing can be inconsistent, the main camera takes great quality photos with plenty of detail, good dynamic range, and nice colors. 2x sensor crop images look okay, but they are a little bit soft and you can definitely see this is digital zoom. 3x optical zoom images look nice and sharp, and even 10x hybrid zoom photos offer respectable quality, albeit it may vary depending on the shot. Night mode is available in all previously mentioned shooting modes. The main camera takes consistently good quality low-light photos with a good amount of detail and low noise levels. The wide-angle shooter also produces respectable quality images. Even 2x and 3x zoom photos usually look pretty good. However, 10x hybrid zoom night image quality is just below average. The selfie image quality is pretty good, but it could be better. Selfie portraits look decent, but edge detection is not always perfect, as there are some artifacts around the edges. Night selfies can turn out pretty good if you can find some street lighting. The phone can record videos in 8K at 30 FPS. The footage is detailed and sharp, but it lacks image stabilization. 4K 30 FPS footage is nicely stabilized, and I like the overall quality. The 4K 60 FPS video is also nice, stable and smooth even when shot handheld, but the footage is noticeably softer compared to 30 FPS. 1080p 30 FPS is the maximum resolution of a selfie video. The quality is just mediocre and the footage is shaky. For the audio quality, hear it yourself. Front-facing camera. I'm holding the phone in 2 hands. All in all, iQOO 12 is a very impressive phone for the price. The only flaws include mediocre quality selfie camera, shaky 1080p selfie video, and some bloatware in the UI. However, these are just minor flaws considering how much you get for the money. The phone has IP64 rated design, excellent display, top-notch performance, great cameras, and a very good battery life with a super fast 120 watts charging. In conclusion, iQOO 12 is a legit flagship-grade phone, and if you can get it for just over $600 in your region, I can easily recommend it as one of the best phones for the price. What do you think about the iQOO 12? Would you buy this phone or would you choose an alternative option for the price? Tell me in the comments what you think. Also like the video if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, it was Linus, thank you for watching and see you soon.